What's up, everybody? We are back again for another episode of our YouTube B series build, my Civic EG. So couple updates. I'll show you here in a bit. Actually, what I was thinking of doing really quickly, I just got in here and I was telling myself, you know, there's a lot of things going on in the garage that we really don't post on Instagram, and it's because it's, quite frankly, it's just some boring stuff. It's bodywork stuff. I know a lot of you guys are interested in this stuff. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to DM us. But in all reality, for Instagram purposes, for social media purposes, there's not really much change visually. But we see it here. We know the steps it takes to get to paint. These bodywork steps are very crucial. They're very time. It's just a lot of work. I don't have to say that to you guys. You guys know this stuff. So before we go back to our B series build for YouTube, let's dive into what's going on in the garage here really quick. So start with Jose's car. Obviously, you guys see the body kit. The body kit's pretty much on. This is an authentic C West kit from front to back. The side skirts aren't on, actually, now that I look at it. But one of the main things Jose's focusing on right now is getting all his body lines perfect. You can see this. You can see here, he's getting pretty close to getting everything dialed in. I know right now he's specifically working on the rear, but me personally, I kind of stay away when Jose is working on it because I really don't know. I'll be quite honest with you. I don't know where he's at with it because to me, it looks fantastic, but he's a body guy. He knows what's perfect. He knows what he wants. So he's getting there. I'm assuming it's not 100% finished yet just because he hasn't said it's 100% completed. So, but anyways, that's where he's at. Again, not something we're going to really post on Instagram, but at the end of the day, when this car's built, you guys are going to notice these things. These are the body lines of the car. This is the gaps. Everything's gonna be perfect. If you haven't already figured out, we are perfectionists. This is a good thing and this is a bad thing. But yeah, so on to Kevin's car. So last time I think you guys saw the B series was in. It was Jose's motor. It's turbocharged. The motor has came out because Kevin is now finishing the actual bodywork of his engine bay. Last time I talked to him, last night, he said this side's pretty much ready for primer. Pretty sure that's what he's gonna do next, and then finish tackling the firewall. Then he'll move over to the passenger side. So beyond Kevin's engine bay, my dad and my mom just came up from Tucson yesterday. They are the suppliers of our chrome. So here's some chrome pieces that came in yesterday for Kevin. His custom water neck, throttle body was polished, fuel rail was chrome dipped. Now his intake manifold is already chrome dipped. This is the way he got it, but he's gonna make some changes to it. So yes, this looks fantastic, but it is gonna get not damaged. It's gonna get some different updates, and gonna have to be re-dipped in chrome once he's done getting that ready. So that's that. That's Kevin's car. We'll move over to Chooch's car. Project No Sleep. I know he's been staying pretty active on social media for you guys. Plain and simple, the car's coming apart for its big changes. He did get the motor and transmission out a couple nights ago. So I know a lot of his stuff is for sale. So with that said, make sure you guys follow his new page, No Sleep Garage. I'll post that on the bottom of the video here. Make sure you guys give him a follow. No Sleep Garage. Now, one thing I can tell you about Chooch, AKA Turk, me personally, between everybody else here, all of our friends, he's a huge supplier of a lot of our parts. Now, I'm not talking about brand new parts from, anything that you need brand new. And there's opportunities that he probably has to get you guys new parts. But when it comes down to quality used parts, whether it's OEM stuff or whether it's race car parts, you know, whatever, he is your man. Do not be afraid to DM Chooch, as you guys know it's Turk. Don't be afraid to ask him. If you guys need something specific and you guys can't find it, honestly, guys, DM him. He could probably get it for you and get it for a good price and get it sent out to you, or you guys might have to make a trip to Arizona depending on the product. So again, we'll put that Instagram name down here, and please guys, give him a follow. It's his first business. He's starting it from the ground up, and we're really proud of him. So go Turk. That's where he's at with that. Back to my YouTube build here. Couple changes you guys will see. Boom. So here, I'll put this out in the sun a little bit. All right, so the last video, I don't even know where we were with this thing, to be quite honest with you. But if you guys have been keeping up on our Instagram, we did post a picture of the timing area. It was all done, brand new water pump, brand new oil pump, brand new tensioner, all taken care of with Downstar hardware, of course. Unfortunately, we had to cover it all. We put brand new timing covers on. I'm not a fan personally of exposing the timing belt. That's just not something I agree with. I know sometimes some of you guys are forced to, sometimes we are too, but for this specific build, we're gonna keep it safe and we're gonna keep the timing covers on. So all brand new stuff. We got the Hassport billet post mount, brand new crank pulley bolt, brand new oil pan, all Downstar, as you guys see. We got the PLM header, fantastic header for the price. I don't care if you guys think it's a fake or whatever it is, whatever words you guys use nowadays. This is a quality header. We've used them in the past. They work fantastic. They look great, and we've never had any problems with them. So shout out to PLM for building a great product. Brand new dipstick. And then back here's where I guess where a lot of the magic is. If you guys remember on the last video, there's those brackets. Look pretty good. I think they look good on there. So we got the brand new crossover pipe, water pipe. We got the thermostat housing, all brand new switches, Downstar hardware, of course, like we talked. We got the Skunk 2 intake manifold, AEM fuel rail, AEM fuel pressure regulator with the grams. Oh, I haven't tightened that down yet, obviously. The grams fuel pressure gauge. And then as of right now, we're running blocks injectors. That may or may not change. We're gonna see about that. We're still trying to figure that out as far as the fuel system and how we're gonna do it and what we're gonna run. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, big difference, right? Like we've been preaching, guys, it doesn't take much to make something great. Now, obviously, parts, yes, they do add up. I do agree with you on that, but take the time to paint your engine. Take the time to paint some of your small pieces. It literally makes the world of a difference. So today's goal is to pull this motor out and get this engine bay ready to drop in the new motor. We're not shaving the engine bay. We're not doing anything crazy with the engine bay, but we do want to make it look nice to amplify the looks of that engine that we're putting in. So that's pretty much it. That's today's goal. Depending on how things go today, the engine might come out 100%. But either way, we're going to start working towards getting this motor out. So I'm not going to bore you guys with a video of me pulling the engine out or doing things like that, but If we come across any issues, I'll point them out. I'll show you guys on a little video. But other than that, it should come out smooth. The motor and tranny's already sold, so that's kind of nice because once it's out, it's gone. It's not gonna be stored anywhere here, leaking oil anywhere, anything like that. So that's a good deal. I think that's about it. Shout out to our boy, Chris, Lazy Man Garage, one of our biggest supporters. Thank you for the t-shirt, bro. We appreciate you. You're doing big things over there. We honestly cannot wait to go back to your house and get some stuff done. we're really backed up here. I know I say that a lot, but we cannot wait to get back over there. We talk about it all the time. Hopefully see some of you guys, IBOC California coming up. We got IBOC Orlando. We're going to HDA in New Hampshire. Gosh, we are crazy busy. It's just insane what this car stuff will do and where it'll put you. So we're excited to continue to keep getting these cars going, guys, because we're excited. They're coming out sick. There's a lot of things you guys don't see yet that we want to hold back just in case something changes. But I gotta tell you, we're super excited. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Thank you guys for being positive with us and being patient with us. So, time to get this motor pulled out. I ruined another Honda. I'm one of those guys that just takes apart a perfectly running car and just ruins it. Anyways, here we are. Motor's out. It's nasty in here. I know it needs a cleaning, but my OCD is telling me I need more. Going through the whole engine compartment and what I see and what's really gonna stand out as far as ruining the engine bay, especially with that clean engine and all the fancy parts on it. I decided to do a couple extra things in this engine compartment, more than I was already planning anyways. So not a bad thing, but this whole spending less money is kind of amplified a little bit the last few weeks. So anyways, we got some things in here we're gonna take care of. Show you guys a couple tricks on getting certain things cleaned up and getting it looking good. The AC, I got to get that discharged. It's just hanging there. We're going to run AC on this car, but it's going to be a little bit of a different setup using different parts, newer parts, of course. So that's that. Engine, pretty clean. I mean, yeah, it's dirty. You know, I had a little bit of a small oil leak. I don't know from where. I think this is all pretty much just grime from all the years, but I gotta tell you, the radiator hoses I took off were original, as far as I can tell. I really don't see anything on this engine that's really bad. I mean, I was really impressed with it. Little intake is funny, but anyways, yeah, everything looks good. Minus the fact that it had no power, just because it was what it is, a D15. I really had no problems with it. So anyways, with that said, we got some work ahead of us. We got a lot of things to plan out as far as getting the engine bay dialed in to make that motor look good in there. We'll give you guys all the updates as soon as we have them. I'm pretty sure the next video is going to be something along the lines of getting this engine bay clean, getting some things stripped out that we don't need, and then tackling some other small details in there to kind of really clean up that bay. So until next time, thank you guys. Time to get back to work. Peace.